All right. Listen, if you want to be more profitable and efficient in less than a year, then you need to listen to this. Most of the licensed professional service brands that I talk to are thinking about marketing in a completely wrong way. When it comes to growing their business, they're thinking that if they just do more marketing, if they just put more stuff out on social media, if they just do more things, it's going to make a difference. They're going to make more money. But what I want to let you know today is that marketing has no direct ROI. That's right. I know that sounds weird coming from me, the marketing guy, but it's the truth. Marketing by itself has no direct ROI. Marketing at its core, what it really is an exercise in memorization, right? Marketing is about increasing the odds that you'll be remembered whenever the opportunity to buy comes up, right? So marketing is really a bridge between sales and your product or service. So there's a rule called the 95-5 rule that comes out of the Ehrenberg Bass Institute based in Australia, which states that 95% of your audience is not ready to make a purchase or buy your product at any given time. So what that means is that while you might be ready to sell your product or service, while you might be ready to increase your revenue, that doesn't mean that your audience is ready to actually buy from you. So what do you do with the 95% of people that aren't ready to take any action towards your product or service? Is that you have to plant those seeds in their minds so that when those buying opportunities come up, you're the one that they remember. So that's really what the goal of marketing is. It is not to increase, your revenue. Sure, it can generate more leads, but even if you get those leads, it doesn't mean that they're ready to actually make a purchase or a sale, right? When you use marketing in this way, what you're really doing is increasing those opportunities to be remembered, and then you're driving those conversations or driving the opportunities to speak to sales so that sales can then take over and then drive those conversations to talk about whatever objections the customer might have, to address any doubts they might have about whether your product or service is going to solve their problem, and then it's going to guide them. So let's do this. We're out doubts, objections, and then it's going to guide people to actually make a decision. So marketing increases those opportunities to be seen, to plant those seeds so that when they're ready to make a purchase or something, drives those conversations towards sales, and then sales will handle those doubts and objections and then drive those people to make a decision. Now, the other thing you want to remember is that 70% of the sales process is already completed before a customer even comes to your website. And it's probably even higher now, especially with the advent of social media, the way that different people are using it with all of the Google advertising, pay-per-click, social media advertising, all of that. So you want to make sure that your marketing is also handling this part of the sales process. So we'll just write 70% for now. And so, again, making sure that you're at least talking to sales to be able to take some of the responses that they would have to those doubts and objections, so that it's answering some of those questions that people might have, right? So those who want to go through 70 or even more percent of that sales process on their own before they come back and talk to sales, right, makes their job easier. But again, just to reiterate, if you're thinking that marketing by itself is going to get you the ROI that you need, you're thinking about things in a very disadvantaged way. And I invite you to book a clarity call with me so that if you want to make more money, if you want to be more profitable and more efficient in your business in the next year, schedule that time with me. We'll go over your business. We'll talk about what's in the way. We'll talk about where you want to get to, what are the gaps, and then put a plan and a strategy in place to get you to where you want to go. So again, my name is Ali J. Taylor, and I advise licensed professional service brands on the right systems and strategies to be more profitable and efficient in less than a year. Book a clarity call with me today.